Nowadays, any electrical device is hackable. Even a flashlight can be hacked by supplying higher electricity. An aircraft's electrical system has three main basic parts: a battery, a generator or alternator, and the electrical bus to distribute the electrical supply. Too many aircraft's electrical system depends on 2PU sensors. So you might ask now whether or not an aircraft can be hacked, and if it's possible, how severe the cyber threat will be for aviation industry. Myin from Bangladesh is studying aeronautical engineering from Myin Aerospace University, China. Let's explain the reason behind the aircraft being very weak to cyber attack. Oh, before that, can an aircraft be hacked? There's IoT in electronics, it can be hacked. So no wonder an aircraft can be hacked. But still, it's not too severe that so many aircrafts are crashing down due to cyber attack. But who knows, some days it can turn out like that. So we need to analyze this issue. With a staggering 15,000% increase in cyber attack in just 1 year span from 2017 to 2018 and 3.5% annual increase in aviation transport passengers, still just 35% airlines and 30% of airports thinks that they are sufficiently safe from cyber attack. And 97% of the most dreadful attack happened due to outdated software, and 33% of them didn't have any outgoing traffic or data policy for outgoing traffic. Poor network architectures and internal data leakage, and having no EPG and intra-EPG isolations is the most dreadful reasons for this cyber threat in aviation. So now what can we do?
There are some systems that need to be prioritized and protected first against the mitigated cyber attacks. And there are some SOPs that have been deployed to contact these issues. I am Ubaidullah Jamil from Pakistan, a student of aeronautical engineering from Shenyang Aerospace University, and I'll explain you this.
The aviation industry relies on a quite complex infrastructure integrated in multiple systems that need to be individually and holistically protected. These elements were the easy target for the past hacking incidents: access, departure and passport control systems, cargo handling and shipping, reservation systems, fuel gauges, in-flight entertainment and connectivity systems, e-enabled ground and onboard systems, electronic flight bags, cabin crew devices, flight traffic management systems, airplane information management systems.
This is why 95% of the airports are taking cybersecurity initiatives. Big data management, predictive analysis, artificial intelligence, use of encryption methods are the ways that can help us reduce the threat by 95% and can help us to detect the threat 3 times more faster than ever before. Artificial intelligence and machine learning automation, human error can be reduced by 58%, and almost $3.86 million post-attack maintenance costs can be saved.
Now you know whether or not an aircraft can be hacked and the reason behind this, systems that need to be protected and methods that need to be applied.
But another thing that might be making you curious is that why hackers are targeting the aviation industry.
Airlines and airports spent a record amount of $50 billion in 2018 on IT to support improvements to the passenger journey. So digitalization is creating particle problems with lots of opportunities. Airlines collect enormous volumes of passenger data, including critical information and passport numbers, from their reservation and scheduling systems and frequent flyer programs. For attackers hoping to cash in on sensitive data, the aviation industry is a gold mine. E-enabled aircrafts are turning airplanes into a flying data center.
The rapid developments toward fully digital aircrafts with widespread connectivity capabilities have opened the aviation industry to new challenges. There is no robust and mature security culture in aviation as compared to the security culture that have greatly improved the air safety level. Aviation security culture is greatly underdeveloped.
So let's see how we can use AI, machine learning and other upgraded technology to mitigate aviation cyber threats. We, a group of students from Shenyang Aerospace University, trying to develop an encryption model for aviation big data management. Wondering why aviation big data management is so important? Well, big data can be used for predictive analytics, which can benefit the airliners and airports for overseeing issues and forecasting more efficiently and giving better service for passengers, resulting greater profit for aviation industry. As I said earlier, for hackers who are looking for data, aviation industry is like a gold mine. So for today's aviation, a cyberattackproof flight traffic management system, integrated aircraft technology and IoT systems, and a strong network topology for the whole infrastructure is a crucial need. So by using 3D VM policies, EPG and interface isolation policies, and a strong network topology, we are optimistic that we can mitigate this issue in a controllable level. So let's take an analogy to explain what's all these things. Okay, now look at this picture. This is university, and the university can have different colleges, and each college can have several classes. And this guy is a stranger trying to go to this class. Surely he will be stopped firstly by the gate guard, then the college guard, and finally by the class teacher. And this one is a data center of a sample airline. Likewise, university, here you can see different data categories separated by two lines. This is EPG separation, and inside each EPG group you can see another separation, that's intra-EPG isolation. So why is that? When a hacker tries to infiltrate any database, at first we secure our protect surface by an outer layer of firewall, and then a mid-layer macro segmentation, and finally the innermost layer of micro segmentation. So these three layers of protection is known as 3D next generation firewall policy security. So what are policies? These are simply some JavaScript codings and algorithms to control data transactions. From the innermost to outermost, we have individual policy, group policy, and the firewall policy. Most digital aviation workspace has a physical and virtual domain, and they are integrated by network architecture, namely closed topology. So when an admin or any virtual machine wants to access in a particular part of a database, first the data get filtered, and after approved by a security admin, can be an AI or a human, the data get to distribute by the logical router, and the data stays safe by the frontline firewall. Still, this security measure for aviation industry is not well established, and there's no fallback technology yet. The good news is that aviation industry is rising to the challenge. More and more stakeholders taking an active role in awareness events to adapt to future threats. Together, we will beat the cybercriminals and create a more safer aviation industry.